Good afternoon, folks. This is Hunter Jackson again with Giant Recreation World, Winter Garden, Florida, and I couldn't help myself. I had to start this video on the inside. I've never seen a rear window like this before, so today we're going to be taking a look at not just this rear portion, but the whole coach. We're going to be doing a walkthrough on the 2026 Salem 270ZEN, and I'd say it's pretty zen-like back here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, before we get started in today's video, I've got a massive challenge for you. I believe this could be the best aluminum skin travel trailer of 2025. It's absolutely incredible, but my challenge to you is, did they miss anything on this coach? Because every corner I took, I was blown away. So drop a comment down below, hammer that like button. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, let's get rocking and rolling on the front end of the 2026 Salem 270ZEN. Right off the bat, we can see we are carrying over. They brought this in 2025, this white finish on the front here. I think it looks very nice and classy, kind of what I expected. But looking here in the front, we can see we do have our power front tongue jack, as well as two 20-pound LP tanks up here. And then this particular unit will come with two batteries here at Giant Recreation. That's just something we do when it has solar or a 12-volt fridge or a slide. Moving down the side of the coach, you can see we do have our corrugated aluminum exterior, and this is going to be a wood frame coach, so we're looking at something a little bit more entry level in price point. Moving into the interior storage compartment though, check it out. You actually do get a nice big storage drawer up here. I kind of wish that they carried it through on the pass-through side, but good storage on the outside. One thing that Salem likes to do is they actually make this material on the back side of the compartment door as a dry erase, which is pretty slick. And you can see right in behind here, we've got these awesome LED lights that I hope are just showing up amazing on camera here in the evening time. Moving down the side of the coach though, a couple quick things I want to point out. This particular unit does have electric stabilizer jacks both on the front here and over in the rear. And then moving up, we can see we do have nice solid steps to enter our Salem 270ZEN, as well as a grab handle that you can get to without being on that first step, which is a nice thing to point out. Moving up though, you can see this particular unit does have two awnings that span all the way across. They've broken one off onto the slide here, and I really like, you can see it, but I can open my door all the way, making getting groceries and other things into the RV a breeze. Moving down the side of the coach though, again, let's take a look. We've got a couple of exterior speakers. These are going to be JBL speakers on the outside here, as well as they've included our outside power. We've got our satellite connection, and I love that they've included the bracket from factory here, preventing you, the customer, from having to add that separately, aka drilling a hole into the side of your brand new RV. Moving down to the back side of the coach, just talking about kind of what I'm seeing. Both of these slides that are opposing here in the rear are going to be on rack and pinion mechanisms, and I couldn't get the audio to show up well on the video. These slides moved in very smoothly. I was very impressed, and it makes me feel like here in 2026 quality is only going up. I know there was a couple of squirrely years during that COVID era, but here we are, and this is looking sweet. Check this window out. You can kind of see, you know, some of the things that are going on the inside. There are blinds that'll go all the way across for the nighttime, but moving up, we do have a Furrion backup camera prep, as well as a Lippert ladder prep. And then moving down, nice Forest River branding over your spare tire, and our 4-inch steel bumper, aka the Stinky Slinky holder. Moving along the back side of the coach here, we can see a couple more of our windows, and we'll look at all these on the inside too. It's a very, very open feeling floor plan, which I'm really, really digging. Now moving into our power portion, I do have full power here today. You know I'm gonna love it. We've got our city water connection as well as our black tank flush right next to one another where they're supposed to be, and then the power located close by as well. Moving down below, this is kind of weird. You don't see it like this very often. It looks like we do have two exit points, but they are right next to one another. My guess is this one on the left is going to be for our washer dryer prep area, which we'll get into here in a second. But at least they've kept everything nice and close. It's not underneath the slide. Not too bad. Moving towards the front end of the coach, talking about a couple of business related items. This is going to be a Suburban tankless hot water heater. Again, unlimited hot showers as long as you have water. They've included a hot cold shower here on the outside for you, which could be nice for spraying off your feet or spraying off your stinky slinky hose when you're ready to leave. And then directly below that is going to be our furnace exhaust for the coach. Let's go ahead and swing around and get one more look at the front end of the 2026 Salem 270ZEN. All right, and wasting no time, let's go ahead and get your first looks as you walk through the door on the 270ZEN. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a corrugated aluminum wood frame trailer, and look how beautiful it looks on the inside here. Let's go ahead and start right as we walk into the door to the left here. This is going to be what I believe will be your pantry storage in here. And I've talked about it once before. I really love when they leave the shelving units are offset to the back here a little bit so that you can put a broom or something a little bit taller in that area. Moving over to the right, we can see what would be probably like a coffee bar or just somewhere you set the keys down right as you come in the coach. You can see we do have some storage compartments or storage shelves down here below, and they go really, really deep. I want to say, holy cow, these are probably every bit of 2, maybe 2.5 feet deep. I couldn't put my hand all the way to the back, so great storage right as you walk in the door. And then check it out. We've got a beautiful mirror right above that to kind of, you know, check, make sure you got your smile looking right and your hair looking good before you leave. Swinging around and talking about the kitchen portion of this coach though, you can see we do have a 10 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator, which is already nice and cool. This coach has been plugged in for maybe an hour or so, and that fridge is all the way down to temp here. Backing it off a little bit, just talking about what I'm seeing. So we've got a ton of countertop space over here for prep work to be done. We do have outlets off to the rear here. Down below, woo, check it out, guys. Love when we dedicate the trash can storage. They've kept it up and out of the way, but even when this door is closed, you can put more things down below. Very, very innovative solution. I do dig it indeed. And then over on the other side, we're gonna have 3 drawers that pull all the way out. These are gonna be plywood finished drawers with, I think these are glued. I don't see any staples on the end here, so kind of different, a little bit interesting. Let's see if all 3 are the same. They sure are. Moving up, check this out. So this looks like just regular, what do you call it, aesthetically pleasing type of like materials or design choice, but these are actually cabinets as well that all open up here on the inside. Same thing with this one over to the left here. Great spot to put thin and wide items, maybe baking pans, I don't know. Up above, more storage with your goodie bag that'll come with you. These do pass all the way through. And over here we do have our 3 burner, what is this, Furrion oven. With not the largest oven in the world, but for a travel trailer, it'll get the biscuits baking done. But Hunter, you might ask, where is the microwave? I don't see a microwave. Check this out. Rather than put an ugly microwave up that nobody wants to look at, let's move back over to our mirror over here and check out the hidden feature. What? Microwave behind the mirror? Are you kidding me? I mean, I've never seen it done before. Very, very cool. Kind of digging it. You know, you don't have to look at the microwave. Apparently that's a thing in 2026. Moving around and back into the middle of the coach, you can see we do have a nice eating area here with 4 bar stools that go all the way across. Ton of prep space. I mean, this is just a beautifully designed, well innovated coach. We do have a nice little sprayer on our sink here, nice and deep. It is a plastic bowl in here, but that's okay. And then down below, more storage for extra cleaning materials, maybe even pots, pans, cooking supplies, things of that nature. Now, to move to the rear of the coach, check this out. So from what I've heard out there, they've changed the name from the Views over to the Zen, and I think it actually fits the aesthetic that they're going for a little bit more. As you can see, when you're back in this rear portion, and I don't even know if you can get it all the way from camera. I mean, look. It feels like I'm outside right now. This is incredible. What an excellent spot to have a cup of coffee in the morning. Right across from me, I can see my beautiful fireplace. We do have a TV on a Televator that I can go ahead and demonstrate real quick for you. Now, obviously, we've saved a little bit of money on the price point of this unit. Salem has gone ahead and let you put your own nice, fancy Samsung 4K TV up in this coach, but they have gone ahead and laid all the groundwork for you. All you need to do is screw this little bracket into whatever TV you might choose out there. Getting back to the fireplace, though, this is going to be mostly ambiance. It's putting out the same amount of heat as the small ones, which is 5,000 BTUs. On a coach of this size, you should be able to rock the whole coach warm even in the wintertime down here in Florida. But if for some reason that fireplace wasn't enough, in 2026, heat pumps are on the ACs, which is an excellent feature to have. I would way rather have a heat pump on my AC than a TV included with the coach. Moving down to the back though, I kind of skipped over it because you couldn't see it until you get to the rear. Check out this beautiful lighting fixture that we've got going all the way up. This is textured. The wood is actually like inlaid, or what's the right word for wood? It's off the ceiling. It's not just a sticker. It's not just a decal. It looks really, really clean, really, really nice. And then moving over to the right hand, which is directly across from the TV here, we do have a 3-seater couch, and this couch actually does turn into the bed. So let me go ahead and check it out and show you what I mean. This couch design's a little bit different. I don't think we've demonstrated one like this before on the channel. So let's go ahead and do that exact thing. Checking it out. Very strong Velcro here. You're gonna grab this loop here on the bottom. Sorry for showing you my rear end. But you're gonna lift up. The couch will naturally kind of fold out. And as you own the coach longer, it will become easier because they're always a little bit stiff when they're new. And then swinging down, flip that into place. And we've got a nice, solid, comfy bed for 2 people. Definitely 2 people could sleep on this for a night or 2. At 6'2", my head is on the very end. My feet hang over just a little bit, but for most folks out there, this is gonna be an excellent solution if the grandkids come along or if you have a couple of guests come with you. And then once you get your bed back up into place here in the morning, last little thing that I wanna talk about is over here behind these chairs that do recline on the side. They do have both power for 110, USB-A, USB-C, and that's consistent for both areas over here. So just in case you were wondering, you do have power ran all the way to the back. Let's go ahead and work our way towards the master bedroom / bathroom area. There's still more to talk about. This is a very, very, very cool coach. Right as you walk into the bathroom, a change they made into 2025 is rolling out this door that kind of goes in here. I think aesthetically it looks really, really good. Moving into the coach though, you can see we do have some backlighting for our mirror here. Down below, excellent storage again, with some little slats that probably help prevent things from moving around too much on you. Same story on the other side, plenty of space to put extra toilet paper or cleaning supplies, whatever you're gonna need. And then swinging around, this is a porcelain foot flush toilet with a banging shower. I mean, this is a very, very spacious, probably a 30 by 36 from what I'm looking at. We'll double check it and I'll put it on the screen if I was incorrect, but check it out. They've rounded out the front end of this shower, giving you tons of elbow room here. I've got all the head height that I need. Over to the side, we've got a slightly upgraded nozzle, but hey, I'll take it. Anything is better than nothing. And swinging us back around to the other side here, you can see we've got a couple of towel hooks for towels, as well as some storage shelves up above here. Last two things I wanted to point out here in the bathroom area. One, there is going to be no medicine cabinets, so just food for thought. These are going to be your shelves over here off to the side, but they have included the tankless hot water controller in the bathroom area, as well as a GFCI protected outlet. Swinging into the master portion of the coach, and let's take a peek real quick. I'm going to cheat the door sticker here because I just don't believe it. This coach is 33 feet 7 inches tip to tail, and they have just crammed so much usable space into here, starting with the floor space right in front of the VersaTilt bed. So lots of room to get ready in the morning here. As you can see, the bed tilts up nice and easy peasy. Up above here, as to be expected, a couple of storage compartments. One thing that I would do to this unit would probably be adding a couple of struts to make it easier to get things in and out of those compartments when you're camping. And then moving off to the side here, there should be some hanging storage definitely here on top. And what do we have in the bottom? Okay, nice little storage shelf. So place to put your socks and maybe some drawers. No drawers for your drawers this time around though. Moving up and over, you can't see it right now, but there is power ran to each side of this bed with 110 ports and USB. And then turning us all the way around to see the front of the bedroom area, you can see we've got a nice spot for our TV prep in here. This does have the second AC included. Now that could be something that we optioned out. We typically do that here down in Florida. And what is this door? Oh, maybe it's washer dryer prep? Are you kidding me? On a 33-foot long trailer? I mean, this is a couple's coach for sure, but definitely could be a full-timer's rig. I mean, that back window, I can't say it enough, is so cool. You gotta check it out in person. Right in front of me though is going to be a window. That's your emergency exit with this roller style shade. Everything on this coach is on a roller style shade except for that rear window. That'll be a blind only. And then across from you here, a secondary window that does open up, giving you that nice cross breeze. Let's go ahead and work our way to the front. I gotta give you one more look at the 2026 Salem 270ZEN. Alrighty guys, I have given myself a crazy challenge to try to follow up a video like this here in the month of August, but wow, I mean this is, I don't know what the awards are for RVs, but this is probably best aluminum skin travel trailer of the year in my opinion. I've never seen anything like it before, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this review today, and thank you so much to everybody who has hung around and stayed till the end of the video here. It truly means the world to me. I haven't said it for a while, but in case you were wondering, we do carry Forest River, Thor, and Keystone products, so if you're interested in seeing anything that I maybe haven't looked at before, drop a link down in the description below. Keep hammering that like button. It really helps grow the channel. We've seen some tremendous growth here over the past, few months or so, and I can't thank you enough for all of that. So thank you so much for watching today. This is Hunter with Giant Recreation World, and we'll catch you next Friday. Later.